Part 4. The Golden Circle Club was nestled in the heart of the city's financial district, disguised as an unassuming art gallery. Only those with the black titanium card knew which elevator button to press to reach the penthouse floor. As I stepped out of the elevator, the atmosphere changed. It smelled of aged scotch, expensive perfume, and raw power. Elena was waiting for me, radiant in a silver evening gown. "Mr. Adrian," she greeted, her eyes sweeping over my bespoke suit. "You clean up nicely, though I heard you were quite the shark in crumpled clothes last night." "Necessity is the mother of invention," I replied, taking a glass of champagne from a passing tray. "Where is Mr. Vance?" "Holding court." She gestured toward a private alcove, where a man with silver hair and a demeanor like a resting lion sat surrounded by attentive listeners. Julian Vance stood as I approached. The conversation died instantly. "Gentlemen," Vance said, his voice booming, "allow me to introduce the man who just bought half the entertainment district overnight, Adrian." The men, bankers, politicians, tycoons, looked at me with new respect. The news of Clara's downfall and my hidden wealth had spread like wildfire. In this world, ruthlessness was a currency more valuable than gold. "A pleasure," I said, shaking hands. Vance pulled me aside. "You handled the Clara situation well, but there's a loose end." "Lucas?" I guessed. "No, Lucas is finished. He's currently trying to sue you for emotional distress," which is hilarious. "No, the loose end is who introduced Clara to Lucas." I frowned. "Yasmin? Higher up," Vance said, his eyes narrowing. "Yasmin was just a pawn. The person who really wanted to see you fall, who advised Clara to go for your shares, is someone who wants your tech patents. Specifically, the AI algorithm you developed 5 years ago." My blood ran cold. The Phantom algorithm. I had buried that project. It was too dangerous, too invasive. Only a handful of people knew it existed. "Who?" I demanded. Vance pointed across the room. Standing by the bar, sipping a martini, was a man I hadn't seen in a decade. My half-brother Richard. Richard, the prodigal son who had been exiled from the family for embezzlement. Richard, who swore he'd destroy me for taking his inheritance. He saw me looking and raised his glass in a mocking toast. "He's been funding Yasmin's husband," Vance whispered. "He's been feeding Clara's ego, pushing her to betray you, hoping that in the divorce settlement, the rights to your intellectual property would become liquid assets he could snatch up." It all clicked. The sudden gambling addiction, the push for shares. It wasn't just greed, it was a targeted strike. He used my wife as a weapon, I realized, anger burning hotter than before. "And now that the weapon is broken," Vance murmured, "he'll come for you directly." I downed my champagne in one gulp. "Let him come." I walked straight toward Richard. The crowd sensed the tension and parted. "Brother," Richard grinned, opening his arms. "I heard you're single again. Congratulations on trimming the fat." "Cut the act, Richard," I said, stopping a foot from him. "I know it was you." "Me? I have no idea what you're talking about." His eyes gleamed with malice. "I was just a concerned observer. Though I must say, seeing you play the pitiful cuckold for 7 years, it was delicious. I was protecting her from wolves like you," I said. "But now the sheep is gone, and the wolf is starving." "Starving?" Richard laughed. "Adrian, I've already bought Clara's debt from the bank. Technically, I own her house. I own her car. I own her." He leaned in close, whispering so only I could hear. "She's begging me for help right now, calling me brother-in-law. I might just help her, if she brings me your laptop." Rage flared, but I forced it down. He wanted me to lose control. He wanted a scene. I smiled. A terrifying, calm smile. "You bought her debt? Good. That means you bought her liability." "What?" "I filed a fraud lawsuit against Clara's company this morning."